Um, as everybody has noted, equally important to drawing is sitting around this table where there's cheese. Last time we had a quiche, we had strawberries, but of course we have red wine. And
It has wine too.
Yes.
this has permitted the participation in the group of a few people who actually never once picked up a pencil or a brush, and yet felt that they belonged to the group just as much as the artists that came here almost on every Tuesday. And I wonder if Priscilla could give us just a few words. How does it feel to be in this group if you're not even drawing, if you're not even painting?
Hi. I'm Priscilla Nemeth, and I was just a really tiny part of this group about 5 years ago. I needed a place to write. I'm a writer. I've written all my life and had some things published, but needed a place where I could come to write where, I don't know if you know anything about writing, but writers need isolation. They need not to hear the dogs barking or the husband saying, where's the pancake syrup, or, where's the butter, things like that. No offense to my husband, who's wonderful, but I had heard an interview with Cormac McCarthy. I wrote about that in this book, that he had an office among scientists in New Mexico. They had nothing to do with fiction or writing at all, but it was a kind of a creative energy that surrounded him. And he had an office in this building in Albuquerque, and he wrote, if you've ever read Cormac McCarthy, he wrote The Road, and this amazing, dark, and visceral kind of fiction. And I thought, what a great idea to go somewhere where there's creative energy but it's unrelated to you, so you can sort of draw from it and it draws from you. So I asked Micheline, who is my friend, whether she would consider allowing me to come here to write. So I did for some months, every Tuesday night after work. I work here in DC, here in the Capitol, and I came and I wrote. I brought my laptop and I set up and I sat on this couch and I wrote. And every now and then one of the artists would come and say, what are you writing? At one point I was writing things about airplane crashes, and he was asking me, who gets killed? Does somebody get killed? And I really didn't want to talk about what I was writing, and every time he had a break he'd come and ask me, what's happened now? Does anybody get killed yet? Apart from that, it was an amazing sort of symbiotic kind of relationship. I mean, I don't know if I gave anything to the group, but they gave to me. They were so serious and so dedicated to their work. They came here, they worked, they painted, and it was that sort of electric energy that fed me very well. I have a place to write now that I enjoy, although I do miss the group. I feel like I sort of came into an institution or kind of a church, and I got a pew for a little while, and it was great. Now I'm in a different church, but nevertheless, I appreciate your allowing me to be part of it. And I always do feel welcome to come back. This is an amazing group.
Emmanuel, you had escaped from you weren't in my periphery and I thought you weren't here, but do you think that you can tell us another example of the perspective of the model within this group?
I was also approached by Yayo, who asked me if I would consider modeling, and I was thinking, you kidding me? I can't, do that. And I've never done that, except it was the first time modeling, and I've done it other groups since then. But this was my first experience being in front of a group of people with all of their eyes on me, and I was also naked, so it was another element to that as well.
You're not used to that?
But I felt very comfortable from the very beginning. Also, I found a lot happening within myself too. Actually, having to stand still or sit still for long periods of time, and your body thoughts rushing through your head and, what to do to pass the time, and then there's just a point where it just sort of stops. And it's a wonderful experience that happens when it just stops. It's always great to come here and have that experience. Thank you.
For whoever who's interested in what they could do if they wanted to form a group like that, we could have a place where you can put your name, and hopefully as soon as Micheline feels better, she would have put together this conversation, I'm sure, much more together. But anyway, there will be, we can get back to any and all of you if you want to. But I just wanted to stress the fact that, amazingly enough, although we did not know it in the beginning, I think that the fruits of the benefits of a group is just sheer perseverance, is the fact that you create a discipline of doing something over and over and over, and before you know it, 25 years have gone by, and without any formal education, you have a body of work. You have 25 years of drawings of which, little by little, you've created your own style, and you have absorbed of what other fellows around you have done with different media, with different temperaments, with different color schemes. Before I pass the floor to Sue-Ann to wrap it all up, I was wondering if Diane or Alejandro or Svetlana would like to mention something of their perspective of being a member of our wonderful Tuesday night group.
You go first.
Okay, well, I love the group, I love the people, I really come for the hugs. My drawing is very elementary, and it's an in-process style, so I come so I can train my mind to focus on one thing and really struggle with trying to see something and trying to move my hand in a way so that I can recreate it. So I'm always learning, and I love the process. So I'm really a process artist. Like I said, I'm of the theory that, or I'm the type of artist that if you're on an island and there's nothing else but a piece of paper and a pencil, you could start drawing. You don't have to have a teacher or really know what you're doing. You just go by instinct and your eyes and your hand. So I love it. I come for the hugs and great people, great friends, loads of fun, and loads of laughter. And it's a great community, and good cakes, too. So.